say the characters we had in top 4 of Oblina, Catdog, Leo, and April. Yeah. Me being the April. Yeah, that's about what the tier list is looking like. The only character we're really missing is Lucy Loud. I don't think Aang is as crazy as Void makes Aang look, but I do think Aang is good. But yeah.
Yeah, I was watching you play April and like, just because I'm going at this blind, like I haven't watched anything, just seeing how April moves. Because it's like Snake with Zero Suit.
Yes.
And that's kind of like
Snake Suit Samus with Pac-Man Hydrant.
I never expected that just from looking at it.
Oh, she's insanely good.
Wow.
Dude.
Like.
But of course, for characters that are almost closer to Snake's archetype, April's there for like recovery reasons. But Oblina, her traps are actually really like prevalent, especially the one that lays on the ground. A lot of the projectiles in this game you can kind of like ignore. Like some of Zim's stuff isn't really real if you just throw out hitboxes, but she has a projectile that lingers on the ground and sets up into combos, and it's really good.
That purple goo.
Yeah, the purple goo. So Davvon losing the first stock to Taffy due to that dare, which Oblina's dare does seem shockingly good. I think what makes this character nuts is that like their moves are good, obviously, but their hurt box is tiny.
Yeah.
So it puts you in that like Pikachu kind of situation where you're like, can I even counterattack this?
Yeah.
Okay, up throw, up strong. Oh, Davvon did not get the double jump for that up strong. Getting grabbed by Taffy, and Taffy seems to be doing a really good job of respecting these. There it is. Oh, see, that's literally what killed me against Davvon, but Oblina's too small for that trap to work.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, her hurt boxes are really weird. And her recovery's really good, too. Like, she's just a really all-around solid character.
Yeah, that looks like a really good recovery.
All right. Davvon down. Let's see if they can rack up some more damage here. Again, this is the stage where double up air, up strong is super important. Oh, good punish. Yeah, Taffy's really good about just kind of like very carefully microspacing a lot of these Catdog hitboxes, which is way easier said than done, like Oblina aside, because the hitbox is just so big. Ooh, force back down. That's another nice dare from Taffy again.
Nice.
That's another thing. These up air strings, if you just fight back with dares and DIing away, they shouldn't happen. And comboing into the goo. I love that. Into a strong, no less. See, right there, that was where Dog would have gotten the up strong and maybe even killed even at these early percents.
Yeah.
But Taffy immediately just swiped back with that dare and just kind of slowed it down. But these Dog smashes are really, really important right now. Not enough to kill just yet. A lot of characters might not have been able to make it from two of those. But yeah, Davvon just duffing Taffy with this move right now.
Wow.
Very even game. Only 10% between them. You see Taffy really trying to like respect that move, but still, it's just so good. Oh, not getting the dare. I think the dare would have killed right there.
Yeah, would have.
It would have killed, but Taffy had a second chance, rolled in, and just immediately got that that strong attack, that grounded strong attack, which is really good. It's very disjointed from her body. It's very active.
Yeah. It
leaves you on like a pretty good amount of blocks on it. Feels like that's one of the better smashes I think in the game. Not necessarily better than Catdog.
Yeah.
But, you know, like in the realm of what's good in this.
Yeah, what's good. Yeah.
I think that's up there. God, her lips are so ashy. And it's just like you put on $17 worth of lipstick, but no chapstick.
Yeah.
I guess that's what makes her scary. Okay, so game one, which is happy. God, 34% for that. Is that up strong that's hitting from there? Because that's nuts. My gosh. There we go. This is why you do not play Catdog on this stage. Immediately dead.
Wow.
Viewers at home, don't do it. It is a terrible idea. You will never out-jank them. It's not worth it. Strong start for Davvon. Nearly lapping Taffy in percent. God, nice use of the safe right there, too. Yeah, that's a really good landing option. Even a character as small as Oblina and as tricky with their projectiles is still having trouble trying to land against it. Now, that was interesting. So Taffy was trying to fight back with, I think, down strong, and got put in that RPS scenario against Catdog's up strong. And there's a three-way tie where one of them beats each other, and I think that was the tie there. So when you see that stun, it means that two people were both clanking with strong attacks. That's what that means. I just get confused with the order because it's still like new.
Oh yeah.
But that bone is, oh my god.
Wow.
this is such a scary amount of ledge pressure, even from like center stage. But the double dare is going to keep Taffy in this game, taking that stock from Davvon right back. They are at 84%, so of course they have to be very careful with these smashes. But they're doing a really good job of just kind of like staying on the ground. Catdog may even excel in the air. I think they're both pretty good at it, but Taffy's definitely opting for just ground control and just trying to punish Davvon's landings. But the percents are about tied. Okay, that was important. That mash out of that throw was absolutely crucial. So if you wanted an example from earlier, that was somebody getting grabbed at like upper mid percents and still mashing out pretty quick.
Yeah, that was pretty quick on mash.
Oh, again. Wow. Davvon is just not able to land these dares, but they do get the air neutral strong, which is super good. All right, we got a 1-1. Of course, by the way, Taffy is in winner side. Davvon is in loser side, if anyone is wondering from home. So, of course, Taffy has 2 sets to play with. Davvon is on their tournament life. But it's very even so far as how these are going. Hard to pick a favorite in this, honestly. I do hope that this grows, and I hope we get more entrants next week, too. I think this game is really fun. I think there's some people kind of writing it off a little earlier, like, oh, there's no voice acting, or oh, it's kind of ugly. And those are both.
I heard a lot of stuff about that, actually.
Yeah, and are those things true? Yeah. But, like, the game is still fun, you know? I think it's also a little jankier than we. Not that Smash isn't janky, but it's more, like, overtly janky than we normally see. So it's one of those things where, like, you got to kind of lean into it. Like, kind of like you just, like, I used to play Marvel 3 competitively, so, like, I'm used to awful things being
You got to take a dive.
Yeah, yeah. I'm used to terrible, terrible stuff. But, yeah, early meta, it looks like there's going to be a lot of crazy zero deaths for this, as we've already seen on this stream. Yeah, so game 3, Taffy taking Davvon to Urkin Empire, which is, I think, a really good idea, as long as you are content to stay on the ground. Landing against Catdog is hard here, but if you can stay on the ground instead of them, it can be really tricky for them to, like, land safely on the inverse. And, again, Taffy really making light work of Davvon with that dare. That Oblina dare is just super good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Like, I think universally there's a lot of really good ones, but hers, she kind of just, like, stays with you when she does it. Like, it's just, I can't explain it.
Yeah, we were watching a previous set. She just kept going straight down in a curve, following with dares. It was crazy just to watch.
Oh, yeah. Now you're starting to see some actual, like, some classic Diddy play, or even, like, Smash 4, like, custom villager play, where they just set up that grounded trap and just kind of wait behind it and try to punish options that come from it, which I think is a good idea, especially if you have, you know, a 2-side lead. Davvon only a couple hits away from losing this 3rd game. This is a really fast set. Really fast game. There it is. Yeah, that up strong is really good. I don't think I recognize how disjointed her grounded up strong is, but I'm seeing Davvon get hit from what feels like miles away.
Yeah.
Like, she really gets up there.
Pretty far.
And it's extra, again, it's extra tough to deal with because she's so short. Her hurt boxes are just so, like, concentrated in. Then when she has, like, a big move that's really strong and that far from her body, it's that much harder to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if Pichu didn't have, like, the glaring problem they had. You know? Like,
if Pichu didn't, that'd be a whole different story.
You know? Like, like, imagine you give Pichu snake up tilt and, like, normal weight. Like, that's a problem, you know?
Oh, boy.
That's what it feels like watching this sometimes.
Yeah.
God, I know her mouth hurts. Just, I know
it has to. Just to open.
I don't wear much lipstick, but I imagine that doesn't feel good on dry lips. I don't know if it's oil based. Her lash line. Enough roasting Oblina. Enough dragging her unnecessarily. Nice.
Whoa.
Really firing back in this 4th game. Now, one thing I need to see is that I feel like Oblina has been able to recover against Davvon, not necessarily for free, but they haven't been getting dared out of the recovery. And on the inverse, it's like probably a third of the stocks that Davvon lost is getting dared out of their recovery. Oh, that was really important. So again, the RPS situation happened, but I'd rather be stuck in that stun than dead, you know?
Yeah.
That is so cool. She can just walk you into the goo and just throw you into it? Okay, Oblina. That is scary. Yeah, she's looking really good.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, good defense, too. Taffy's very good about knowing when to, like, stop. Taffy doesn't really overextend much. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure, but then they'll, like, kind of chill out as soon as things look scary. There you go.
Oh, there it was.
That's important. Okay.
I think the spacing was off the last time we saw it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were a little closer when they caused a teeter effect this time. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those things. And it's universal. It shouldn't be just a Catdog thing to note that you force somebody into teeter and kill them, but, like, it's really good on Catdog. Oh, my God. Immediately killing, though, after getting comboed to 70-something%. Jeez. Just really stacking up so much damage.
Wow.
Like, they're kind of trading, but, I mean, you know, she's got a stock on Davvon, so.
Oh, yeah.
Davvon is at 93 on their tournament stock here. Taffy's honestly looking pretty good. It's going to take a lot for Taffy to make this comeback. And immediately, you see them kind of just, like, setting up the traps, playing with these grounded strongs, just being really cognizant of the ways that Davvon could take it. But that grounded strong actually takes it anyway. Taffy wins the very first Nick All-Stars bracket from winner side.
Yep.